Hoop-de-doodle-doo. It's time to get our knickers in a twist with a monthly visit to our favorite website, Everyday Feminism. Everyday Feminism is the site where you don't have to fall out of a second-story window and land on your head to know how it feels for your brains to turn to mush. You just have to read the posts and you'll get the idea. This month on Everyday Feminism, we find a video post that has been shared by over 21,000 people. The post is entitled, and I swear this is real, "Can having genital preferences for dating mean you're anti-trans?" The post is authored by Riley J. Dennis, who describes himself as a queer, trans, non-binary lesbian, which I think means a guy with long hair who'll put out for anybody. The post begins with this urgent question, and again, this is a real quote. "Is it cis-sexist or anti-trans to say that you wouldn't date a woman who has a penis? The answer is more complicated than you might think," unquote. Well, since my answer is a wordless scream, it's possible Riley J. Dennis's answer is, in fact, more complicated. Let's find out. Riley J. Dennis begins by describing an issue that I know has been troubling many of you.
So what's been happening is that some people are making the argument that it's not cis-sexist at all to only be attracted to people with one kind of genitals. For example, these people might argue that being attracted to only women with vaginas in no way negatively affects trans people.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how am I ever going to unsee that guy? But wait, there's more.
I'm not telling lesbians that they can't be lesbians. If you're a woman who only likes women, go ahead, identify as a lesbian. But some women have penises.
Well, I'm glad Riley J. Dennis is not telling lesbians they can't be lesbians, because I know lesbians were worried Riley J. Dennis might pass that law and make life harder for them in Riley J. Dennis's imagination, which is the one place where Riley J. Dennis's opinion matters. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, lesbians with penises. Wait, aren't lesbians with penises basically just men? Never mind. Let's look a little deeper into this issue.
So if we look a little deeper into this issue, there's the possibility of your genital preferences being at least somewhat partially informed by growing up in a cis-sexist society. There's also the fact that a preference is different than saying you would never do something. Like, having a preference for tall girls is fine, but refusing to date anyone under 5'7" is ridiculous.
So, Riley J. Dennis thinks we should all date short girls with penises. And what Riley J. Dennis thinks about who we should date is very important to Riley J. Dennis. As for the rest of us, I think we should all visit Everyday Feminism from time to time to remind ourselves how lucky we are not to be the people at Everyday Feminism. I think I need a drink. Trigger warning, I'm Andrew Klavan, and this is The Andrew Klavan Show.